Welcome to the last part of Flintstones, Rescue of Dino and Hoppy, and here we are taking on Dr. Butler's Lab. And, let's see, all we're doing here is just riding up there. And don't you love it during animations when they just have really huge mouths? Anyway, this is a very hazard-filled stage. There's going to be a lot of conveyor belts right away. And this is kind of like Mega Man 2 and Metal Man stage where, you have to worry about conveyor belts and then crushers. And here you can just duck and avoid them. And let's see, this one should be health. So just in case you did end up getting hit. Fortunately, this stage is pretty generous with health. And these spikes are here to screw with you, so you don't have to worry about hitting them on a regular jump. And you can also find a lot of good power-ups, and let's see, you can use the fly button or the high jump. Well, not the high jump, because more often than not you'd hit your head here and end up missing it. But let's see, I did not mean to do that. But here the jumps are pretty difficult, but you can cheese your way through them with the use of the flying power. And let's see, the conveyor belts are also there to make life easier for you, in case you do end up getting up there. Now let's just keep going here. This is just a scrambling part. And let's see, right here there are going to be some pretty difficult jumps. And you do have to worry about being in the right spot at the conveyor belt and not accidentally running off the edge, which is something that can happen. Let's just keep going here. And one thing I do like about this stage is that they do a good job of mixing up the challenges. I mean, the changes are pretty simple, but then they end up making big differences compared to what you see earlier. So here's our first enemy, and all you have to do is just whack him. No big deal. With these spring guys, they just jump. So just make sure you whack them on the way down. And not get hit like that when two of them end up coming on the screen at the same time. I got my ass kicked by that one. Don't really know where the other one went, but oh well. Here you can find some goodies. So let's just go ahead and do that. No, I did not want to do that. Now, well, I think I can get my Dino egg back. I think it's either right here or it's the next one. So let's just get a move on. These guys are simple enough. And they do change their firing pattern, so that's just something to keep an eye on for. And this place is divided up into sections, and here's probably the most difficult section, and this is going to be some tough platforming. And just like before, if you miss any jumps, at least you have the flying ability to help you out. And you know what, I think I'm going to use it here. And let's see, in this top part you get an extra life and some other things. And with these UFOs you just want to whack the springs that come out of it, and then eventually these guys will run off scared. And I get an extra life for that, so that's always good. Yeah, that drop always scares me. Just keep going here. The skidding can cause some trouble, but overall it's not really something that you should worry about. Because with that, we are here at the final boss. This first form is simple enough, he shoots at you. And that's just something to worry about, or that's just something to keep an eye on while you're doing this. You can duck the shots, so that's always good. The second form is just going to be him on a mech, and you do have to worry about his pretty big hitbox. Let's see, what I want to do here is just get my hits in when I can. I don't really get this hitbox, but let's just keep going here. I also like how he ends up getting more bandaged up every time he beat each form. And this last one, he's gonna shoot rings. And yeah, that's just something I was worried about. Alright, one more. And he's done. And he's done. So let's just let him crawl here. And yeah, this does take a while. And there's just him getting attacked by the two pets. And with that, we have beaten the Flintstones rescue of Dino and Hoppy. Overall, this is actually a pretty innovative game for what could have been a generic platformer. But, turned out they did some pretty neat things with it, and actually made it into a pretty solid game. And this was a nice little first Let's Play to get back to doing things live, since I was doing the entire Crazy Castle series post-commentary. And, see, I guess I don't have to press anything. But, overall, they, added some pretty neat gimmicks to this game, as well as, some pretty innovative things with, power-ups and, different weapons, and they did take other pieces from different games and, actually put them together pretty well. So, overall, this is a pretty solid game. I mean, hardly an all-time classic, but still a lot of fun to play. And with that, I am going to call this Let's Play, and, let's see, up next, I'm, actually gonna have to, get to recording it, but, up next I'm going to be playing Little Ninja Brothers for the NES, and, that's gonna be my first RPG type of game, and, it is actually a really fun game, but I still have to figure out how I'm gonna space it out and everything, and, how I'm gonna plan everything out, so it might take me a while before I get that started. But with all that said, thanks for watching this Let's Play, and I will see you soon.